Shining faces. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we give thanks unto you because with you everything is possible. Without you, we can do nothing. Jesus, you said it. For that reason, your children have decided to follow you. They are people here this morning to worship you. Father, I ask for your grace to locate every single soul that is under the sound of my voice, Holy Spirit. Take over. Open their spiritual eyes and spiritual ears. Let them close their eyes to the word so that they listen to your word right now. And let this word they are hearing, they will hear. That they will be able to be doers of this word. And not just hearing the word, come out of this room and they forget again. Father, don't allow the enemy to steal away the words from their heart, Father. Rather, they should be doers of this word, that they will get benefited, so that they be able to fulfill their destiny in life. Amen. Father, we give thanks unto you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, mighty God. Thank you, everlasting Father. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Amen. Brothers and sisters, you are welcome. The children of God, you are welcome. Amen. We have made up our mind to be called the children of God. Everyone that is here, you are here for a reason. This month of September, we will be enjoying that for a couple of weeks. Today is the last day of this month of September. Does anybody here knows what September means to us in this house? Ability for what? Yes. We might wonder. We said it's ability to successful greatness. And today is the last day. But I want us to know that it doesn't matter if you've seen yourself, you've not seen a difference between the first day of this month till today. Something already happened in the spirit. In time to come, you still testify. All I want us to know is, last week, even though we have papers anniversary, we could not discuss about it well, but the previous week, we talked about it. And today again, I want to remind us. I'm sure you were told last time that even in the book of Genesis, from the book of Genesis, the Lord himself, he made promises for everyone. He made us in his image. And he said we should go and multiply. He already promised us a lot of things to happen in our lives. It's not that he just made us to be walking about. No. He blessed us even in the book of Genesis. He spoke greatness to man after creation in Genesis. Giving us all the dominion of everything that he made. And also, he commanded us to continue to look into his book called the Bible. And that is the only way we can live. He told us in the book of Joshua 1:8 that this book of the Lord should not depart from your mouth. Which is a thing that I expect every one of us now to make up your mind that now there is no way I can go than following Jesus. Jesus Christ is the one that made the whole world. And he said, this is book which was written for me and you should not depart from your mouth. I know many of us that are here, we always claim we don't have time to read the word of God. You must make a time to read the word of God. You are only coming to church not only to hear the word of God, but also when you leave here, whatever you hear, going to meditate on it. Think about it. Why? Because this same word of the Lord will help you. We have to observe the word and his commandment. That That's all I have the Bible. You cannot say, I don't know how to read. But when you come here, you can hear whatever is being said. It's enough for you to know what it means. So you live by His word. We are human beings. We just think we don't have time for God. After us, I'm alive, I'm well, I have no problem. No, that wouldn't work out. That wouldn't work out. You don't have to wait until you have a problem before you start saying, where is that God they are talking about? You don't have to do so. Somebody paid price for you. Humanity failed God Himself, but somebody decided to pay the price so that they can reconcile back to the original plan of God for me and you. And who did it? For Jesus. And for that reason, you have to listen to whatever He says. His words are not body to us. Say, you must not do this. You have this money, don't conform to this word. If you are a friend to this word, you are enemy to God. What does that mean? You should think about it. When they said God so loved the world and He gave His only good Son that you die for this world, and they are saying if you are a friend to the same word, you are enemy to God, don't you think about it? Something is there. You say, what should it be so? This same word, God loves it now. That's why it's only because you have to die for the word. And now if I'm a friend to the word, I'm letting everything to God. Yes. You don't have to come on this word. The standard I already said. God has His own standard. You only know about them through His word. We call the book Bible. It's so cheap to buy. If you know the word of the Bible, the price they are selling is no money. You heard what our teacher was saying this morning. That if the words in the Bible, they are not ordinary words. That say if anything happen, we don't know what happened. Somebody tell a lie here. And for example, 3 of you go outside and say a word. 3 of you come back, we ask you. Out of 3 of you, who said that word? We don't want to talk. The same Bible, we ask the Bible. Who was the one that said this word? You turn it, you tell you the person. If you think it's a lie, go and try it. You have a Bible in your house. Try it yourself. It works. He was saying it, I was just laughing. It works. It's not ordinary book. Take another book and try it, nothing will happen. But take the Bible and turn it, it will work. It will work. So the words that are inside, they are spiritual. Do not say it's an ordinary book, printed. No! These are the words of God. Who made you? You are made by Him. And we have no option, we have to obey Him. In the book of Mark, that speaks also Mark 9:23. The books of Mark 9:23. We just have to believe in His words, because whatever He says, He does it. Okay, it's on the pause. Jesus said unto him, if you can't believe, and these things are possible to him that believeth. It's so simple. All you need to believe. Do not say, why is this so? It doesn't matter. Just believe it. I said it before and I say it again. Thomas in the Bible was able to reveal to everyone the secret is in there. Otherwise, we wouldn't know. We want to see it before we believe. If Thomas did not do it, Jesus did not talk about it. But Thomas did it, Jesus did not talk about it. Now we know. You are born. There is no need thinking. Is this true? Just believe. Just believe. You are, it justifies me and you. It's the only one on this earth. Jesus Christ is the only one on this earth that I can say is a Superman. Why I say so? All human beings, we know what to call conception. God said, go and multiply. He gave you an example. Take a woman, anyone you want. Come together, you can multiply. To multiply the world. But in case of Jesus Christ, it never happened so. It never happened so. He's the only one who did it. The Holy Spirit came upon him. And he was given back to. Don't you hear them calling him master, master? Master of whom? You never have people around him, but they call him master. Only Jesus that happened to. And the same Jesus Christ himself is a healer. But you don't see him carrying medication, giving you medication to drink so that you can be healed. No. You lift up the word and you'll be healed. Is there anyone like that again? No way. So it's a different person entirely. Which law has he not broken? Is it the law of physics? The law of biology that you must meet with a woman because you become a child? But he never met with Mary. Only met with Mary and became Jesus. He did not break the law of physics. He stood like this. If the devil had seen him and he went up, and that was all with him. He vanished. It was only Jesus. No one else has done it again. And no one can do it. They call him great man. He won the war. He has an army. He has no army. He has no any army. But he defended the whole world. He don't carry armor. No armor. Where in the Bible was it? They call him teacher. In Israel, before he was born, people were already there. Schooling, scholars, everything. Where to invest everything. But do you see any Bible, any place that's written that Jesus Christ went to the master? Did you see it? But it was called master. Why? Because he came with knowledge with him. Why? He came from above. Take it or leave it. It is so. Tell me anywhere he's written. He went to so many masters in Israel. Tell me where it is written. That's why they call him master. When they were preaching, the Pharisees sit up with them and said this word. They said this is different. From where did he get it? Why? Because he came from above. He had everything within himself. So is God. You cannot deny it. He is the one telling us all these words. So if you cannot believe him, who will you believe? Who will you believe? We are all here today. We just know you were not there when you were giving back to you. Your father told you you were born to time. You have to believe. Can you ask your mother, are you sure I was born to do this? You cannot ask your mother. Because she saw you. You are there, you never knew. So if we have to believe, say, must I have to see Jesus first before I believe in his word? No. He has given us ultimatum. Try, most of us will ask, hey, Abraham blessings are mine. Abraham blessings are mine. Are you to like Abraham? His book of Romans 4:20. Father of all nations. No child, nothing. But yet he hold on to it. None of you here will do it. So mere thinking that Abraham is mine will not be a blessing to you. All we need, the motor that drives everything we talk about this September, is obedience. You have no obedience, nothing will work with you. So you just have to work it out by obeying his words. They are written clear for me and you. If you don't obey them, nobody will force you. They will only not work. They will only not work. You know, guys, if you say you don't believe in me, it means you are condemned already. You are not. They are not looking for judges. Like Pilate say, Pilate should come condemn this man. No, you are condemned already with the words. With what? With the words of God. So it's like we have no option. Jesus Christ is one, the only one that is called Master. He has no army, no troop, but he won the whole world. He won the whole world. He's an overcomer. And this is what they are teaching you have to believe. Abraham is an example to us for us to believe. But many of us, we still don't listen to his words. We say we have programs, but we will not have time to go. Why? Because the enemy will stage a program for you to do. Instead of coming to the house of God, you say, I don't have time. Another time. Another time. Time is always there. The thing is, make up your mind and be challenging to yourself. We are called the children of God. Why? Because Jesus Christ has won the battle for every one of us. So you have to stay at his back and enjoy everything that is available. We cannot force you. No one can force you. Like I told you last time, even if you have a son, this world we are living today, there's somebody come around, something happens, they say it's your son. He has to die. Or you die for your son. Many of you say, I beg, take my son, not me. That's what you say. I will not say anyone to say, I will start for my son. If he's dead, I will die for him. You say, that boy does not hear what? I will be telling him, take him away. Let him go and face it. That's what you say. But Jesus Christ did not say so. He said he's died for the whole world. Is it not enough for you to obey him? As if for that reason. Now I can now call God, hoping that, knowing that as I call him, he's hearing me. Why? Because Jesus Christ has paid the price. So if I think like that, then why will I not also make up my mind to say, I must do what he says? Do not allow this, my book, to depart from your mouth. But many of us, we don't even know how to read the Bible at all. If I say go to any verse now, we look at it on the board, we read today, or you hold your Bible, open and read it, it's okay, super. The next Sunday, you will not see your Bible again. You can't live like that. You cannot live like that. I know you say, because I don't have time. But when you are choked up, and the only thing that will survive you is that same Bible, you have time. So for that reason, we should live as like children of God. We are talking about September now. September is now gone. Today is the last day of September. It's not coming again until 2019. You won't see it again. So for that reason, and that's how life is. Everything has its own time. Nothing waits for anybody. So for that reason, make up your mind and stand still that this same Lord, I will make sure, is the only one that they said they found no sin, but he was crucified. Do you see that? Jesus Christ, they found no sin, but he was crucified. There was no sin. He was crucified. Why? Because he wanted to carry the sins of the whole world. That same one talks to you now. You say you don't have time for him. You are doing yourself. You cannot say so. The word of the Lord you are hearing now, please make sure, read it, meditate on it, and try to practice it. Because if you cannot practice it, it means there is no need for you to hear it. The book of James told me and you, 1, 2, 2. When you hear the word, try to do it. If you only hear it only, we close now. By the time you get outside here, it's finished. You see, I was in church today. What did they say? I'm forgotten. I know, God. It can't work that way. It cannot work that way. It cannot work that way. Why? Because you must make sure the same word lives in you. Let's see what in the book of Colossians 1, chapter 1, verse 27. Colossians 1:27. He said, to whom God would make known what is the riches of the glory of this ministry among the Gentiles, which is Christ in you, the hope of glory. If we ever have hope in this world, it's because of Christ. Otherwise, there's no hope for you. And if you say you now say I don't have time, just know what you are doing is not right. Why? Because human being was already a failure to God. Nowhere we could survive anymore. But somebody has to pay the price to reconcile us back to Father again. And that was what Jesus Christ did. So if you are removing him from you, you become nothing. Just know it. It's your hope of glory. Without him, you are nothing. God did not see you as anything. So you cannot remove it from your life. And if you cannot remove it from your life, you have to know, you have to obey him. That's why I told you obedience is the bottom line, it's foundation. Where there's no obedience, you can't walk in that place. Why? Because everything requires you to obey him. That means you can have a glorious life, no more shame, because Christ is in you. That's what it means. No more shame. Why? Because Christ is in you already. So that same Christ, you are denying him. How do you deny him? We say, okay, we want to worship the Lord sometime. We all agree. But you say, I don't have time. One, you deny him. Another day, I don't have time. Two, you deny him. The day that you say, no, I don't deny him now. But you say is your hope of glory. Without him, you are nothing. If you like, have the whole world in your hands. Without Christ, you are nothing. So we have to know it. That mentality to be in us. Remember, you human body, your human body came from these dust of the earth. You have to connect to this same ground. Where you say you are already overcome and anywhere you touch your food, you claim for possession. This same body of yours that you are used to brag yourself now, it came from this earth. Nowhere else. It came from this earth. God has connected to you through his word, not through another thing. Through his word. If you want to connect to God, it has to be through his word. And if you don't want to connect to God through his word, from where do you connect to him? It's not possible. You must connect to God. Why? Because you are born through his word. That is it. Every one of us. We have to know the word of the Lord is powerful. They are not just ordinary words. If you want to live a normal life, connect to his words. Why? Because his words are like his words, they are like our path. Most of you throw away his words. It means his word will direct you. His way is not going to light up like this. That's what I'm talking about. If he direct you, that means you know you are going to. That means he light your path. Living on this head, whatever you are doing in this head, like I said at the beginning, be a friend to this world, you are a friend to enemy. This is what it looks like. But the same word of the Lord will direct you. Go to that side, or don't go to the other side. You tell you have things to go. But human being, we go anywhere we want to go. It's after all the other people are doing it. No. The word of the Lord will direct you to the right place. And that's essence why we ever take our time to come to a place like this. Why? Because we want to come and mingle with his words. Why? Because we need this word for our life. Even if you are a baby today, it's only today you are a baby. In another few years' time, you are grown already. And the words of the Lord, you have to know them. It has become like by force. Without the word of the Lord, nothing you can do. We are living because of him. I live a life for him, not for myself. This is why we say, make sure, seek the kingdom first. Then all other things will be added. But it's a kind of slogan to us. Love is not very hard, let me see the first. No! He knows what I'm talking about. Seek the kingdom first, then all of that is will be added to you. But we human beings, we feel, it's all right. It's very right. This ground, you cannot condemn it. I told you, you are made from it. the word of the Lord also, that will give you that power to become who you are. If Jesus Christ could make up his mind to pay for everyone, every human being, he doesn't want to know who the person is. It's enough for you to say, hey, I'll follow him. I'll not give excuses, the things that I don't have time. Please make up your mind. Know that you have to dedicate your life to him. Why? Because we are living because of him. I say I'm living life because of him. You may say, look, you can have anything you want to have on this earth. The thing is, if the Lord himself is not with you, the day you die, nothing will take with you. A man was dying. He has millions. He was still commanding. That boy is very stupid. Don't give him anything. So put the money here. When he's dead, what happened? He said, bury my money with me. Oh, they say, over here. No problem. If I will bury with you, when they cover you finish, they take away the money. Nothing you can do. Why? Because you did not come with the money. So thinking you go back with this, you go nowhere. Here we don't need this currency. We don't use euro in heaven. We don't use euro in heaven. If you like, take Naira there and tell you like. We don't use it in heaven. So don't fight yourself. What you need is just the word of the Lord. His character, his behavior. But you think, I don't have time. Please, that word I don't have time is what I don't like in our lives. Because the enemy will so much encourage you to tell you, don't you know you have only 24 hours in a day? When you have time, 10 minutes to go and have God again out of the 4 hours. It's too small now. Why God not give us 100 hours in a day? It's not possible. Even if he gives you 100 hours in a day, you will still find it difficult to worship the Lord. God says worship him. And it's I think enough for us to have time. Why? Because I'm telling you right now, we don't pray that we have to see what we have not seen before to know what the Lord is. I study before you now. There was a time I was very sick, very, very sick, that I cannot even move my leg like this. Very, very sick. Imagine that kind of time. If Jesus Christ come to you and stand before you, say, my friend, do you want to follow me or you want to go? Choose one. Will you not say you follow me? You say so. Then when you are now well, you can get everything you want. I don't have time. It cannot work out. The same, you don't have to pray, you have to get to that stage before you realize who he is. No. He's the one that protects us. So even if Jesus Christ come now and say, anything you want to do in your life, only when it is mine. Otherwise I do anything, I will say I agree. Because I know what I've tasted. And I don't pray that you taste it before you change your mind. Why? Because it will be enough for you to hear these ordinary words for you to change your mind to know how to follow him. Why? Because it's very, very important. Number one, every human being one day must account for his living on this earth. It's just like you go to where they rent cars. You want to rent a car for maybe a day or a week. They tell you the cost for renting a car for a week. You will pay. And you take the car for the whole 1 week. At the end of the day, you return it back. So also, Jesus Christ has paid for your life for you. Go and spend it on earth. And at the end of the day, you are come back to him. Because no one here will escape judgment seat for Jesus Christ. You must be judged. And for that reason, all these words, if you don't pack them up, you don't want to hear from Jesus Christ, no problem. On that day, you tell him why you said you don't want to hear from him. Why? Because now you will decide. Go heaven, eternity, or you go there. He's the one to decide it. That day you now tell him, when I was in the world, I didn't want to do. Okay, now. Here, there's no more work. You don't need a decision. Go left or right. So for that reason, make up your mind. Because if you think, so if my daughter is finished, in a lie, it's not finished. That is the beginning of the whole thing. We not come here only because of this head. Why did he go back? That is going to make eternity for everybody. He went back because he knows we are going somewhere. So for that reason, it's enough for us to fear him and obey him. And his honor is coming down from up to down. So when we say we are listening to him, we want to do him, to praise him, we are praising him because that's what he said. It's not human being say trying to look at, no. So make sure you make your time to make sure you are able to focus on him only. Otherwise, because Jesus himself will be on judgment seat. Was he not crucified? Yes, he was crucified without no sin. The same thing is coming back again to show the whole world. How we know is we are living and it's fine now. Why do I have to waste my time to worship him again? That's what the Lord said. Even if he says, I will not say so. But he said, you should worship me. You should worship me is what he said. And we have to worship him. Let's go to the book of 2 Chronicles 7. 2 Chronicles 7. Verse 14. 2 Chronicles 7. Say, and the Lord appeared to Solomon by night and said unto him, I have heard thy prayer and have chosen this place to myself for an house of sacrifice. If I shut up heaven, that's starting. That is if God is saying, if I shut up heaven, that there should be no rain, or if I command the locusts to devour the land, or if I send pestilence among the people. God did not say, Solomon, what is Solomon? He built temple. Where are we in that temple? So what they are here calling him, he said, I've heard you. Even God is saying, even I've said already, first to God destroy the whole land around. But because I have temple for me, I will hear you when you call me. I want us to know a church, this place has been consecrated to God. And it means when you are here calling him, he's hearing you. He said, I will hear your prayers. Even though anything is going around outside here, don't worry. He knows. But he knows the issue. You call on him, hear you. Amen. That story of saying, God is everywhere. It doesn't matter, I can say in my house, I pray now, no problem. We are not saying God is everywhere. When we say God is great himself, is there anywhere that's not here? So we assume God is everywhere. But a place God has created for him, then his presence is there. The presence is in this place now. It's not the same that is in that tree that is there. No. It's not the same. If some people are standing under that tree saying, we are praying, if you are praying there, we are praying here also. There's a difference. So do not say, I can say in my house now, it doesn't matter, I'll pray now. I don't have time. Then I can meet, I'm not going again. I don't have. You can't do that. We said, God, we are coming to meet you on Friday. God, prepare for us something. Come here and meet him. If you are God yourself, many of the time they give time to you, you come. Nobody come. You go back. Another Friday come again, nobody come. What will you do? Next time if you come, they will answer you. Because you are not serious. So we cannot be telling God we want to meet you on Fridays. We are here. Then you don't have time to come. And you want God to teach you the best man at the house. You wouldn't do that. You have to caution yourself and know you have chosen him as your Lord and your Savior. Make time for him so that every time you hear you, anywhere the enemy is, because the enemy, I used to tell people, if God himself has not decided on the enemy to kill the enemy, the devil away, who are you to kill the enemy? You only have to resist him. So we can only resist the enemy now, not kill him. The one who can kill him is God himself. So if you think there's no enemy anywhere, then I don't go anywhere, it's a lie. Protect yourself. This is the house of God. Concentrated anointing is here. And when you call him, he hears you. He said, when you call him, he hears you. Why did you not tell him, oh, don't worry, anywhere you call me, I'll hear you now? He didn't say so. He said it clearly. So when we don't have a place to worship him, we say we don't have a place. Now we have a place to worship him. But still, you find it difficult to have your own time to come there. And I pray that God himself will visit the heart of every one of you. Amen. And will give you that love of God. That you know how to worship him. Because I know, you don't people know it's the enemy that is at work. Many of us don't know. That the enemy will speak to your brain. You say, okay, it is right. Not true. Why should I go? No, not today. Next time. You always say next time. Next time is always there. So the best thing is, you say no, now. No, now. Next time I'm not going, but now I'm going. Is that I say, I'll go next time, I'm not going now. No, say, I'll go now. Next time I will not go. Now I will go. Next time I will not go. Then next time come again, say, now I will go. Next time I will not go. That's the way we can beat the enemy. Otherwise, we will going to walk, at the end of the day, we find out that nothing we have done. And we are still where we are. We only go around the whole place. It's not our journey. Go around the whole place. Whereas the way is direct. And God himself, he says, worship me. And when you do so, I will hear your prayers. It is good for us to make up our mind. Do not say, we are in Europe, that is why. No. The life is the same everywhere. Life is the same everywhere. Make a time. It must not be the whole day. No. Few minutes is enough for you to recognize him and call him. Why? Because he looks at you, he hears you. He fulfills all your calling each time you call him. Why? Because he himself is a merciful God. So that his mercy is going to bind in our life. So that the enemy will not continue to deceive us every day, unknown to us, because we don't know their enemies at work. We are coming to his house to give access to him. Today we did offering here. Okay, if you are in the house, what happened? How do you offer to God? You will pray to him. Yes, you pray to him. How do you offer to God in your house? You are alone. How do you offer to God? No sacrifice, nothing. Why? Because you feel you should be at home alone. We come here together to offer sacrifice for thanksgiving. Ordinary thanking him like this is not for him. Why? Because he has made up his mind to be here with you. You join other colleagues to thank him only is enough for him. It's enough for him. This we are doing is to make sure to take care of this place. We are not going to take this money to post to God. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. All he needs is all of us to join together to offer praise to him. That he accepted for you. And that's one he accepted for you. Because we have to thank him for the salvation he has given to us. He gave us salvation, which no one else can give to you. No one is able to give it to you here. Even your own father will tell you, I cannot give it to you. Even if he wants to, maybe it's not qualified. So, no matter if you want to, what about if you are not qualified? It's not accepted for you. So, it's another thing. But Jesus Christ did it. And to honor him, we all come here to worship him. And when you do so, just know he himself is seeing you and is hearing you. And is going to make sure that whatever you are seeking for, that you get it. Amen. I want us to pray only two prayers. It's like many of us don't realize one thing. I want us to pray that the anointing to be ready back in this generation, that God should let it fall upon our lives. The anointing that we need to be relevant in this generation, not the one to come, to this generation that you belong to. Somebody will say, maybe in another 10 years, I will know God more. No. This generation we are at, we need that anointing to make us to be relevant to His will. That everyone in this generation with us, they will know that God is with us. That's what we need. The church needs it. And everybody that comes to the church needs it also. That anointing to make us relevant to this generation.